It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Smoothie King Center in downtown New Orleans, tonight it's the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Indiana Pacers. And away we go. To Young. To Turner. To Oladipo. To Collison. Has a chance. It's no good. Great defense.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter,
and he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
To Payton. From the painted area, won't go down. And the denial.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Has a look. Collison's shot won't fall. To Payton. To Julius Randle. They'll get it down to Davis. Scores from the post. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Here comes the screen. Oladipo to Young. Victor Oladipo. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Collison into the front court. Down 4. Slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
To Davis, down low. Defense making the ball handler work. Shot from the lane won't go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Oladipo. To Collison. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Inside, he scores.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
It's Pelicans ball. Payton down low for Davis. Nice pass to get things going.
And when we start talking about some of the top players in the game, can we talk about the guy that got first team All-NBA for the 3rd time in 4 years? Can we talk about the guy who was the 2nd leading scorer in the league last year with 28 points per night? Can we start mentioning AD's name with the best in the game starting now?
Good look that time, but off the mark.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the last 2.
And hits the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Payton with the basketball. His team up by 1. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
missed the foul shot. It's Indiana basketball. Oladipo to Young. To Oladipo. Curling inside. Runner's good there.
You know, when I sit down and I think about it, it really blows my mind at how far Depot has came over the past 3 seasons. That first stop in Orlando, I remember watching a kid who had crazy talent and at times showed glimpses of brilliance, but also was really inconsistent. But in OKC, though, something changed, and it had to be the influence of Russell Westbrook. When you're around a dude that plays with 110% every day of the week, that has to push you mentally to levels that you never experienced before. That was the first time in his NBA career that he played meaningful basketball. He played with a purpose. Now when I look at him, I see a refocus. I see the dedication to the game he loves. There's no doubt now that he is the leader of this franchise.
In a flash, scores at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Pacers control. Knocked loose. Taken by the Pelicans. Hayden into the front court. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Oladipo into the front court. They trail by 7. Oladipo. His first effort off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. So we're through 1 here at Smoothie King Center with the Pelicans on top. Jay and I are back with more after this. You're watching NBA Tuesday night on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Pelicans basketball. Holiday. Great pass to set it up. Can't connect. Oladipo into the front court. His team down 9. Oladipo to Evans. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Down to 5 on the 24. Another chance. Another shot stays out.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Victor Oladipo. They were all over Oladipo. Missed the shot.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Davis. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for it.
Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys trail by 13. To Davis. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Now the Pacers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for the New Orleans Pelicans. Number 30.
Trying to cash in. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Holiday to Davis. Oh, emphatic slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Evans. Curling inside. That's blocked by Moore.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Pelicans have the basketball. Payton to Holiday. Davis. The pass set it all up.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Evans. That'll be rejected by Davis.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Light him up, light him up.
They go down to Davis. For three, not that time. He missed it. Into the front court comes Collison. His guys down big. To Collison. To Evans. Collison. 5 to shoot for Indiana. Can't miss those.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
That's usually one that he'll knock down.
Surprising and shocking that the coaching staff would put somebody on a player of his magnitude that is more focused on the offensive end than he is stopping another player on the defensive end.
End score, strong take.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Payton with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Holiday. They'll get it down to Davis. Able to convert inside. We get a whistle and a timeout as they will get together and talk things over. Someone needs a breather. Nate McMillan has some new guys on the floor. Oladipo to Evans. To Oladipo. Has a chance, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
VO, he may not be the superhero that Indy wanted, but he's definitely the one they need.
New Orleans has it.
Big pick right there.
Corner three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando as we go from Jay to Jalen. It's Jalen Rose with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Pelicans were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the New Orleans Pelicans. The Pacers have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Indiana Pacers.
Game track. Assists. Player of the half.
Anthony Davis did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
New Orleans will take it up. Payton to Davis. Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Inside, he scores.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Payton into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Screen coming. Holiday tosses. A lot of contact. No whistle.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go up two legs and expect the contact.
With a drop step. Not today. Holiday to Payton. To Davis, down low. To Julius Randle. Can't connect from in close. Collison into the front court. Trailing by 15. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
and convert the free throw. Hayden with the basketball. The advantage is 13 points. Here comes the screen. Almost, but no good.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Oladipo to Collison. Has a look. With another basket there.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down to Julius Randle. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Oladipo into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. Collison to Turner. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. New Orleans going to take it up. Hayden to Julius Randle. Off the mark. Surprised he took that one.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Runner's good there. Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Listen up, fans. Tickets for the next home game are still available at the box office.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Hayden to Holiday. From long range, and he knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Indiana with the basketball. Here comes the screen. He's denied.
And it's not just about blocking shots. It's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
Holiday. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Holiday.
Welcome to the screen.
Oh, off the mark.
You know, as a shooter, you recognize that was good defense. But that's more on you than it is the defense. Challenge yourself to get the ball back and continue to be aggressive.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Subbing in for the Pacers, number
It's Pelicans ball. Hayden to Holiday. Probing the defense. Not going to have it this time.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Pelicans have the rebound. From 18 feet at the buzzer. Missed that one. His coach cannot be a happy camper. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. It's been all Pelicans so far. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Pacers with the possession. Evans to Turner. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here comes the screen. Payton. To Holiday. To Payton. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. Nice pass to set things up. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Gets a shot up off the mark. Holiday over to the right side. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Oladipo to Young. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there. Pelicans basketball. Holiday to Payton. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
And he buries it.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. Holiday. New Orleans down to 4 on the shot clock. Goes to the left side. 4-3. That's a forced shot from Elfrid Payton. Off the mark. To Evans. Oladipo. 5 on the shot clock. Oladipo. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Holiday. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Oladipo to Collison. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Young to Turner. Oh, he had it.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's the player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys down big. Victor Oladipo unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
V.O., he may not be the superhero that Indy wanted, but he's definitely the one they need.
Davis to Payton. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
To Oladipo. To Collison. To Turner. Trying to cash in. He's looking for that touch.
Nothing better than seeing some fake hustle, player to coach. Coach, I was there. Coach the player. No, you weren't.
Five to shoot for the Pelicans. 24-second violation. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 6, Corey Joseph.
It's the Pelicans who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Pelicans could not have been more dominant in this game. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scores for the New Orleans Pelicans. The Pacers really lost big in this matchup, and you could tell it was tough on them. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun.
Game track. Assists. Player of the game.
Anthony Davis really impressed me with the way he redirected shots. Watching him block shots was only slightly more fun than watching how his teammates were reacting to them.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.